Hey you guys, it's your girl Lily. I look a hot mess. Please don't laugh at me. I have to get my hair rebraided. So, excuse my voice. I have a bit of a cold and it's early. It's fucking 9:25 here in Killeen, Texas. And I haven't made a video in like forever. And so I decided to take this free weekend and go ahead and make an update. Now, I know I did a video on reception at Fort Benning a couple months ago, so I need to do red phase of Fort Benning. Whew. So luckily, I have my little notebook, and I kept this with me, and I wrote in it every night during Fire Guard. Fire Guard is something you guys will be doing at basic training, no matter where you go to basic training at. There will always be a Fire Guard, and what that is basically after lights out for Fort Benning, and I'm pretty sure other places, but again, I went to Fort Benning, so when I speak on stuff, it's gonna be more so about Fort Benning. So when Fort Benning lights out was 2100, which for civilian time is 9 o'clock, but there was a roster that went around and it said what time you'd have to stay awake during the middle of the night. And different for females, we were a little bit different the way our bay was set up, and like the barracks. So the boys had a long ass room with like 30, 40 something beds, and their fire guard would be done inside the room. Ours were done in the hallway because we had a hallway. It's really weird and hard to explain. Like you literally have to be there for like to understand. Just know that for the female bay, unless they moved it, they may have moved it actually because when I went in January, like I said, there were only 11 of us. There were like seven that came in, and then the rest were like recycles. So we had like our own building, and like we had two separate rooms that had like four bunks in it. But the last class was like 40 something, I think, that just came out. So I think they were in the same setup as a male. So regardless, you sit in a chair, you walk around, and your shift can be anywhere from 1 hour to 2.5 hours. And it's fire guard. You basically make sure there's no fires, or you usually we take that time to clean what we have to clean and all that fun stuff. You can read if you're done with your work. I wrote so that I can get to my viewers. Anyways, I'm gonna jump into it. So, I haven't made a video in a while, you guys. Like, it wasn't like when I was at home and I just went to work or school and came back and I had time to make video. Like, I'm tired. Like, you guys have no idea. I'm being so tired. Like, I come home and I pass out at like 6 o'clock at night, and I'm like, I don't wake up till the next morning until it's time to do PT. And then weekends. Some weekends we've had free, some not. Talk about that later. Right now, I'm gonna stick to red phase. So, red phase. I went to reception January 4th. I arrived. I left reception at Fort Benning on January 12th. So, January 12th was our ship day, and that's when we shipped out. We shipped out at 11 a.m. That's when the buses came and got us. So, I'm reading my notes because January, like 9 months ago. So it's funny because you have your two green duffel bags, and when you're at reception, you would have bought some stuff at the PX, like underwear, bras, socks, fucking hygiene products, and if you bought books, I guess. I know you don't buy books, but whatever you have. So anyways, you have two green duffel bags. You put your four uniforms in it, your two boots in it, or your one boot because you're wearing a boot. And it's a funny story because I watched other YouTube videos on basic training, and some that I saw, the soldiers would have one on their back and then they'd carry one off the white bus. So I thought that's how it was going to be. Everyone else, I guess, did their own thing, but so a lot of the other females had one bag really heavy and one bag really light. Again, I thought, because I watched videos, that it was going to be one on your back and one you hold. So I did the same thing as them. We made one heavy bag that had most of our stuff in it, one really light bag. But when it came time to pick us up, they had a fucking truck, can't remember the proper name of it, I'm tired, come and we had to put one bag in the truck and carry one bag. I was fucking stupid and I kept my heavy bag and put the light bag inside the truck. And that truck drove our extra bags to Fort Benning and dropped it off. So the other females kept their light bag and put the heavy one in there. I again figured, okay, well, when we get there, we're gonna, since I thought it was different, like, okay, when we get there, we're gonna pick up our bags. Because I saw other videos like that too, like, pick up your bags and fucking run, right? So I thought it was the same thing. I was gonna put my bag on my back and then pick up my other bag and then run to where we had to run. But it didn't happen like that. So fucking, we got off the bus and they had already, I forgot where, but we got off the bus and we had to run with the bag that we brought. So I was running with that big ass bag to fucking around the track, through the sand, all that bullshit. So, recommendation for anyone going to Fort Benning: do make a light bag and make a heavy bag, and put your heavy bag in that little truck that comes. I'm telling you, do it. Um, and then you'll have to pick up a random bag and then run with that one too at some point to take it upstairs or to do what the fuck ever you have to do with it. Don't look for your bag. Just pick up any bag, preferably a light bag. So I kind of rambled and went off a little bit, but it said I made a reception. I hope I did because I didn't look to see if I did. At reception, you're split into your company and your platoon. So we were split up. All the females, we were kind of split up. I was put into a platoon with a female that I didn't really talk to during reception, but we ended up being best of friends. We're actually really, really good friends now. We're in the same company. We're not in the same platoon, but I fucking love her. So I was put into, we were all actually Echo 258. The females all got put in the Echo 258. And then they called it the platoon. So I was Echo, and so was the other female. So anyways, fast forward back, you're off the bus. They tell you when you get on the bus, they say, put your head in your duffel bag. I think some people's were a little different. They let them look out the window, I guess. But our bus, they said, put your fucking head in your bag. Don't fucking look up until I tell you to. And they talk just like that. So we get off the bus with our bags, and we're just fucking running. No one tripped and fell that I saw, but we're running. You're going through the sand. Again, depending on what company you're in, you may be in a completely different company. That one has a big ass hill, so your setup may be different. But for mine, there was sand you ran through, and then they make you run like one lap around the track with your bags. There's like different areas marked off with tape, and they tell you to put your bags in one of the areas, and you do another lap around the track. They make you do fucking push-ups until everybody gets information. This female, I don't know if I already said, this female drill sergeant came to me and was like, is that how you do a fucking push-up, private? I was like, no, drill sergeant. And he's like, to do a fucking proper push-up, you think because you're a female, you get to do below the standards or something like that, which I wasn't trying to. One thing I wish the sergeants at your recruiting sergeants would do, because you have that, I forget what the fuck it's called, but when you go like twice a week to fucking your recruiting office and do like an hour of PT, they don't teach you how to do the army push-ups. Like you'll do push-ups and like, okay, they don't teach you the proper form. And then when I kind of asked them about it when I came back when I was on my permissive TDY leave, they were like, well, it's our job to show you the standard, but they teach you how to do it correctly, which I think is really fucked up. It's actually bullshit because not everybody leaves like a month out. Like I left 4 months after I signed my contract because I had school, and that would have been enough time for me to get the form done properly so you can do you know what you're doing. But like almost everybody there got chewed out and fucked up because no one could do a proper military push-up because it's different than your regular push-ups. Anyways, so we stopped. They talked, did whatever they said. We ran another fucking lap, half a lap, to the CQ, which is company quarters. um, with our bags. We had to hold our bags over our head. We could do squats and just hold it, um, and then they had our bags. The second bags that we had was lined up behind us. Oh, yeah, my muscles. Yeah, you see that? I'm sorry, I just noticed that I can see my arms. Anyways, and then we had our second bags, and we had to pick up a bag with our other bag, and we had to go up these fucking flight of stairs. And unless you were fucking in the gym every fucking day for over a year before boot camp, or you were on it, you were not in shape. My ass was tired. Like I went to the gym. I had a fucking in college. I had a PE class. It was weight training. No, it was something. It was like beginner's boot camp, and I thought I was gonna be okay, but fuck no. So we were tired. You get to your bay, and they said, "This is your bay." You know, we were the war pigs. So like this is second platoon. Uh, your war pig. No, yes, were we third platoon? We were third platoon. Excuse me, we were third platoon war pigs. So they're like, yeah, this is third platoon. You're now war pigs. That was our fucking mascot, I think. Um, they fuck you up in the bay. You're doing push-ups, footer kicks, fucking bent leg butt twists, everything they have you do. You're fucking sweating your balls off because there's a million people in the room and it's hot. They made us run around the track a few times, come back, fuck us up more. We did paperwork, fucked us up. Paperwork, fucked us up. It was a lot of fucking up that day. That night, the females got escorted to their fucking their barracks, and they were like, "Wake up at 6 a.m." Right now, we all knew that was bullshit. We were like, "There's no fucking way it's that easy. We go to bed at 9, wake up at 6." So, anyways, we went to sleep, and at fucking 4 a.m., they come in. Female drill sergeants come in with blowhorn. Get the fuck up. Telling us, get the fuck up and get out. It's a fucking fire drill. The fucking fire drill's going off. The lights and sirens. We had to run around the track. Or not run around. We had to run to the track where you do PT at. You run to your fucking platoon. They're fucking you up. You're doing push-ups and floor kick and all this bullshit they make you do. And I guess I was the fire drill. And then they talk. They're like, you'll be up in 1 hour because wake up is at 0500 and first call to 0500, formations at 0600, which means you have to be lined up at fucking 0545. So yeah, so we went back to bed. We didn't have alarm clocks. I suggest everybody sets their watch. Don't let one person do it. Because some people are heavy sleepers and little alarms on your watches are really light. And if you're a heavy sleeper, you're not going to fucking hear it. There's a lot of females that didn't get up to some people's alarms. So it's a good thing that everyone else is there to help them. So you set your alarm to wake up whenever. Our female, we put together something. So wake up, the first official wake up was 0500, or sometimes it'd be 0530, or sometimes it'd be 0430. I don't know, whatever the fuck they wanted to do, be an asshole. But if it was wake up was at 0530, which means we would be formed up by 06 fucking 15. We would purposely wake up at like 0515. Give us an extra 15 minutes because there was a lot of fucking. There was like 7. At the time, there were 7 females in one bathroom, so there was like 2 sinks. No, 2 bathrooms and like 2 sinks. I don't know. You wake up earlier than wake up call to give females with hair more time to get their shit together. So we form up. I can't remember what the fuck they had us do day 1 of forming. I think it was a lot of being. We were fucked up. You're gonna get fucked up a lot during red phase. You just for no fucking reason. You think everyone's good. Everyone's squared away. They're staying in formation properly and everything. Like, oh yeah, you wanna whatever. So we received our rifles. That was basically day 2. The day 0 was when you got there, but day 1 or day 2, whatever you want to call it, we got our rifles. I was very fucking happy. I was like, yes, our rifles. Oh my God, yes, a real rifle. I get to hold it. You know, it's your M4. Then you had to carry that shit everywhere with you, so it got annoying actually. You get used to it after a while, and it's fine, but at first it actually gets annoying. Um, I can't remember if we left our rifles outside or we brought it in. We brought our rifles inside, so you form up for first it's PT. You're in your PTs, you do PT for an hour. You get fucked up a lot because you don't know really like. Sometimes they want you to know the order of it. You can't fuck up. You have to do proper form. If not, you're running a fucking lap and coming back. Um, 72 hours basically suck because it's nothing but yelling and screaming purposely, like in the chow hall. Um, I was silently crying. I'm not gonna lie. Like I wanted to. Like I literally like was crying inside. You know when you're crying, but you don't let no one know it. Like because it sucked. The only thing that I was upset about is like eating sucked. They like forced you to fucking rush. They're like, you're not here at fucking bed and breakfast. Fucking put it in your mouth and swallow. Shovel and swallow. I mean, you just doing fuck the fork. And you had no time to enjoy anything. Fucking stomach was killing me because I shoved everything down. They make you have 2 cups of drink. We had a cup of milk and then a cup of water, or a cup of apple juice and a cup of water, whatever the fuck they would serve to you. You had to finish both of those cups, and you were not allowed to leave until both of those cups were finished, which is hard for me because I'm naturally a slow eater. Um, so it's hard to like shove food down and then try to get 2 glasses of milk down and or liquid down. My stomach was upset and it sucked. You put your rifle on the floor under your under your chair while you eat. We had people that refused to train within the first 72 hours. They like there's one female, legit the first night we got there. This was like you got there during the day, it was nighttime. A female drill sergeant came in and said what they expected of the female. She stood up and said, "Excuse me, but I want to quit." And the drill sergeant like, "You want to quit already?" She's like, "Yes, I want to quit. I want to go home." She actually ended up staying there for like 2 months, 3 months before she was able to. Was it? It wasn't 3 months. I think she left the second month. I don't know. She was there for a while. She didn't leave right away, but she quit. People quit, really. Like, they refuse to train. And I guess technically you can do that. You can say, I don't want to train. And they have to let you leave. I mean, they can keep you there for a while. I can fuck with you and make your paperwork take longer, but refuse to train means you don't train anymore. You don't, you can still, you have to, like if they say go sweep up fucking the track, you have to do that. Like you have to do work. If they tell you to do like labor work, you have to do it. Refusing to train means you're not going to go to the range with them. You're not going to fucking do PT. You're just going to like stand there and do nothing. I wouldn't recommend it. It sucks at first. Like I was fucking inside crying. It sucks at first. It will get easier, it will get better, trust me, and then it gets fun. I mean, it's annoying. You're fucking away from your family and like there's stupid rules, but it's fun. And you'll feel so accomplished when you're finished. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. So anyways, you do your PT. Right from PT, you go. Sometimes we would go straight to chow from PT. Sometimes we would go change. And I can't remember which was more. Like what you would do more of. Like would you go change to your OCPs and then go eat or go, I don't remember, but either you changed or you didn't. Sometimes they say go straight to chow or they you form up and go, or you change your OCPs, like you be down in 10 minutes, legit. You don't think you can do like what, 10 minutes? Yeah, you can fucking do that shit and you're running. The whole time you're there, you have to have a fucking battle buddy or you will get fucked up. The both of you. When I say fucked up, I mean fucked up. A battle buddy is someone that goes with you everywhere. You have to go to the latrine, battle buddy. You have to go ask the question, drill sergeant, battle buddy. You especially don't ever want to approach drill sergeant by yourself, so you will get fucked up. So a battle buddy is assigned. Usually it's assigned to you, depending on the time, like who's standing next to you in formation. Because you have your platoon, and then you have your squad within your platoon. And we were split up by last name. Now, I don't know how the hell I got stuck with third platoon. I technically was supposed to be in second platoon. We didn't have four platoons, so the company had four platoons, but our like Echo, we only had three platoons. We didn't. It wasn't a big class. I was supposed to be in second platoon. I have no idea why I got put in third because, like I said, they're by last names. So second platoon was like A through like H, like for last names, and I was a Coleman. I was put in the platoons where it was like M through fucking I don't know, but like I was with the like I was out of whack. So I was really happy though, because I loved my fucking platoon, fucking war pigs. We won so many streamers. We beat the other platoons. Like we had the funniest drill sergeants. That was the nicest. Like they ended up being super fucking nice and lenient. My best female friend I met in that platoon, like I was so happy I was in. You, if you go to Echo 258, you're gonna want to be with the war pigs. Third platoon, war pigs. I'm telling you, like, thank me later. That's where you're gonna want to be. End of discussion. Especially if drill sergeant Preston's still there. I think he's leaving actually. A lot of the drill sergeants are leaving, unfortunately. So there's gonna be new drill sergeants. I don't know how they are, but so you eat. Right after you finish fucking eating, there's a way to eat too. They'll explain that to you. I'm not gonna go into detail about every little thing because when you get there, they'll show you. They'll walk into the chow hall. They'll tell you how to walk. You'll experience that fuckery. The first 72 hours is gonna fucking suck, and you're gonna want to wish you never ate. After we ate, we always had to run a lap or two laps. How many laps? I said, okay, go eat, run a lap. But before we'd run a lap, we'd have to form up a certain way, and that's when you learned how to greet drill sergeants. So you would have to eat. You go outside, find your platoon. You'd have to be in formation, at ease or at attention. The rule was you only address a drill sergeant if she or he is the first one that came out. So drill sergeant would be in there eating when you're eating. But so you'll all be outside. You'll see the drill sergeant and you would say at ease. As loud as you can so they can hear it. But sometimes the drills are gonna be asshole and one would come out like sneak out around the other side and they walk around and they'd already be outside. So when another drill sergeant come out, you would think it's only that first drill sergeant and you're like, oh, at ease, and then you get fucked up. Get down. You don't fucking see me standing out here? How disrespectful. So the rule is, like I said, you only say at ease when it's for the first drill sergeant that walks out. If there's already a drill sergeant outside, you don't say anything. And then we do push-ups and be fucked up. And then when everyone's out, we fucking march back to our CQ. They'll probably make you do some PT. You're more than likely going to do PT throughout the whole basic training right after chow. I don't think you're going to get around that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired and I'm like all over the place. I'm trying to remember because I was supposed to do this like right after, and it's been like legit 9 months since I went to basic training, like for January. So I'm like having trouble like remembering a lot of the shit. You had chow. You would do whatever the fuck you had to do for that day. So chow was at 07:30 every day. Unless you're going to the range, it'd be before or after, or you wouldn't eat. You would eat an MRE. Lunch chow was at 1200. And then dinner chow was at like 1700 or 1800. Usually 1800. 1800 is 6 o'clock. 17 is 5 o'clock. So it'd be one of those two. You'd always march chow together, never by yourself. We had to take turns to have, I forgot the proper name of it, but people that worked the lunch chow people. So they go by platoon. It'd be like 10 people, and you would serve the food or you would serve the drinks. And I had to do that at the very end, at the very, 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 very end. So I did it. I never did it before then. So in week 1, we did the gas chamber, the Eagle Tower, the confidence course. We learned how to use weapons. We did combatives. We did a 2.4 mile ruck march the first week, and we did land navigation day and night. Fucking amazing. That's what I fucking live for. Come on, guys. You watch these videos on YouTube and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that. I can't wait. I can't wait. So when we got to the gas chamber, like I was so hyped because I'm like, this is what I saw on YouTube. This is what I have to do. And every time we completed something, I'd be like, yes. Step one, first thing mandatory I did. So we did the gas chamber. You get there, you have your fucking gas mask on. They give you a fucking shitload of instructions. What you don't want to do is fuck up before a gas chamber because they will smoke you, make you do jump jacks, run, and then you have to go to gas chamber and that fucking sucks. So I suggest you tell your people to get shit together. But you go into the gas chamber with your gas mask on. It basically shows you that you can trust your gas mask. They'll tell you to lift it up. You have to breathe a little bit and then put it back down. And basically they're showing you can trust it. And then at one point they're like, okay, take it off and say the Soldierman's Creed, and you're saying it, and then a sergeant will come around to each person, like tap them, and then say, put it back on, you can get out. And so it did hurt, I'm not gonna fucking lie, but it wasn't for me. Everyone's different. For me, it wasn't that bad. Oh, the day before gas chamber, or the day of the gas chamber, in the morning, they're gonna fuck with you. They're gonna say, you guys should drink a lot of milk. It will help your immune system. It will help you not choke a lot. I suggest you don't fucking do that. You have to, you get you get served, like people, your platoon people will serve you drinks. You have to get a water and like either milk or a juice. And you sometimes don't get the choice. They pick up two and then put it on your plate. And I was praying that day that I got fucking juice and water instead of milk. You're gonna get milk more than likely, so you have to drink it. But they'll like let you, and it's really weird that they'll let you do. They'll let you get up to get second milk. So fuck with you. Like, yeah, go ahead. You guys can get up and get more milk. Drink a lot of milk. It'll help you in the gas chamber. It does the exact opposite. It actually makes you throw up a lot more easier. If you intake a lot of milk before the gas chamber, it makes you throw up. But the drill sergeant will sit there and say it won't make you throw up, that it'll help you. So I suggest you just stick to your 1 glass of milk that you're going to have mandatory. Anyways, you get in there, you say Soldierman's Creed. You get out, you're like flapping your arms, walking in a circle with your gas mask off. You're going to have people there taking your pictures for a yearbook and a video. And it's funny shit because people got snot running down their nose. I coughed a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. I was actually really proud of myself. Then I think the next day, this is probably out of order, but the next day we had the Eagle Tower. I didn't like the Eagle Tower. I'm not a heights person, but I was like, there's no fucking way I'm not doing it. There are people that refuse to, like, legit refuse to do it, and they quit on the spot. I'm not doing it. Quit. And I'm not kidding. But you're fucking, you're propelled from a fucking 30-foot tower, and you gotta go back, and you jump. And there's a way to do it. I was scared shitless when I did it. You have the confidence course. I forgot what the fuck that was. I think it's a course with a bunch of different shit that you have to do. Some were okay. Some were kind of scary. I got lucky. I didn't have to do the whole thing because they called us. We had to stop at some point. I don't know why, but we learned how to use our weapons, which is really fucking fun. Learn to put it together, take it apart and put it together, which I can do pretty fucking fast now. We did a 2.4 mile ruck march, which wasn't that bad. So when you get to your unit, they'll give you the same crappy large ass rucksack they get at basic training, and it fucking sucks. You can go to there's a store at the PX. You're in the real army now. You can buy whatever the fuck you want to buy. There's a medium-sized ruck that is so comfortable. It feels amazing. I never bought one, but I used one for the spur ride. I was like, I want to use a medium-sized ruck. Everybody, unless you were a fucking brand fucking new, well, I was brand fucking new, but unless you didn't know better, everybody had a medium-sized ruck. No one has that big-ass one that you have during basic because it's fucking uncomfortable and it fucking sucks. But yeah, so yeah, you do that. It's going to hurt at first. You're not used to all that weight and then rucking because you have to ruck up some hills. But 2.4 miles is not bad at all. Land navigation was pretty fun. It really sucked in the sense that the class was like 20 minutes. And then like the next day, they would give you a fucking compass and a map. we had a lot of NCOs, a lot of sergeants, and we had a lot of specialists in our company. Particularly in our platoon, we had a lot. They were prior service, and they weren't supposed to get sent back to day zero, but they did. So, anyways, we got lucky because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing because we didn't have time to really learn anything. So we followed them. It was a contest. We didn't win that one. We should have fucking won, but someone was injured and they did it. Shit. Your land navigation, day and night, and you have to pass that, of course. It's not really pass or fail. It's more of a competition. Everyone gets through it. I still thought land navigation was hard. I got pointing like the 6 points, but there's an 8 points you gotta do. I don't know. I'm not good at land navigation. I'm still not to this day. I put a funny fact here. It says drill sergeants will say the funniest thing, but if you laugh, they will make you do push-ups. Drill sergeants are funny as fuck. I am highly convinced, and I don't care what nobody tells me, I am convinced that drill sergeants go to a class to learn how to be funny, because they are funny as fuck, and they're serious half the time, and they're like insulting, but they're so fucking funny, and I laugh easy, and I'm just like, Red phase is mostly, I can't fucking remember. It was so I feel bad. I wrote down the important shit we did, but I can't remember like so depth. Like it was so long ago. Cause my last note here is end of red phase testing. You had to zero for weapons, which at the range you had to shoot. Like I think passing was like out of 40 targets, you had to hit like 26. I think to pass. I don't remember what the fuck I got. Don't ask me. You did your APFT testing. 2, and I did that on January 31st. So when you first, I forgot to tell you, when you first get to the company, I think it's the next day you do your 1-1-1 test. It's 1 minute sit-ups, 1 minute push-ups. No, you don't. You do your Acts 2-2-2. Do you? Yeah, you do a PT test when you first get there. I think it is 1 minute push-ups, sit-ups, and 2-mile run. That's just to see where you're at. But anyways, on January 31st, I did my official PT test. I passed. I don't remember what fucking score I got. I just know I passed. This was already 32 minutes long. I think I'm gonna make part 1 and 2. Because red phase was... Red phase is long. So I'm going to make a part 2. Because I don't think anyone wants to watch 32 minutes worth of a video. So this is part 1. I'm sorry if I ramble and you could barely understand me. The main parts to know about red phase is you're going to do the gas chamber. You're going to do the Eagle Tower, the confidence course, the 2.4 mile ruck. The first 72 hours are going to suck like hell. You're going to be panicked in the chow hall because they're going to be like forcing you to shove food down your throat. You're always going to do some type of physical activity after PT. It's a lot of teaching. They teach you a lot. After 72 hours, you still get fucked up, but not as much. It's to break you and see who's going to quit and who's not. And we had like 3 quits within the first 72 hours. Really bad. So that's for this video. For this one, this is part 1. So I'll see you in part 2. Bye.